Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing really well. So today we have what is this person thinking or feeling about you at the present moment. We have 4 piles over here. You have to concentrate on those 4 piles and you have to see which one is drawing you towards it. Sometimes it is possible to choose wrong pile in the first go, so feel free to choose another pile. Just don't try to fit in if the reading is not resonating with you. Sometimes it is also possible that any of those pile is not resonating with you. That just means that the reading is not for you. Also, know that these readings are meant for fun and entertainment purpose only, so just take them lightly. These are just cards, just energies, and energy is fluid. The future is not set in stone. You are the master of your destiny. So now I am zooming these piles so that you can decide which one is yours. This one is the first one, this is second one, this is third one, and this is fourth one. So I am leaving it here. You can concentrate on these. Pile 1, welcome. Let us see the cards I have for you. We have Empress, then we have Queen of Swords, then we have the Hangman. So the very first thing I'm getting is this person likes your hair. Maybe your hair is long, short, whatever it is, they are very fond of it. It can be the luster, it can be the smell, it can be the color, but they want to just play with those hair. So the next thing I'm getting is the word cute. For some reason they find you very cute. Maybe it's something you do that makes you cute, or maybe you look very cute. For some of you, I'm also getting that you have flawless cheeks or chubby cheeks, which makes it very adorable. I do feel that when they look at you, they get this word like, oh, she's beautiful, he's gorgeous, that kind of energy. The next thing I'm getting is that maybe you are someone who may know makeup, but you don't like wearing it a lot. You may carry very light makeup, very subtle makeup, or no makeup at all, and that makes you look very fresh. And this person, whenever they look at you, they are like, how can someone look so fresh all the time? When they meet you, they get this energy or vibe that your presence is very calm, and there is something about your presence that gives them peace. They feel that you have very strong things to say, very impressionable things to say. There are people who say certain things and that is likely going to leave an impression on you. That is the kind of conversation they have with you. Whatever you say, that leaves an impact on them, that inspires them to do something. You have good persuading power. They feel that you are that person who can see positive thing in shadows as well, or you are that positive force which can help them see that there is goodness in the world as well. Okay, the next card we have is the moon, the 5 of cups, and then we have the moon. So I do feel that they know that you are very emotional, somebody who can cry very easily, not for just themselves, but if they see that someone is hurt, then they start crying. Maybe this person has gone through something or a phase in their life where they thought that there is no good coming in their life, and then suddenly you entered in their life. So they feel that you are that rain after drought or that rainbow after storm. They kind of feel connected with you. They feel that they have found happiness in you after a long while. You make them smile, you make them laugh. The next thing which I can see is that they do feel that you are a very wise teacher. You have learned a lot from your experiences and you can impart them a lot of good things. I'm getting that guiding force or mentor type of vibe. They feel that you're very knowledgeable and that knowledge is your gift. Like whatever that knowledge is, that can bring some change in the world. I do feel that they think that if somebody is doing wrong with you or something wrong has happened with you, you will somehow find some positivity in it, or you will take all the blame on yourself and you will say that I was emitting this kind of energy, that is why this happened to me, I attracted that kind of energy towards me. Or you try to find out that what is fault at your end and you try to fix it, rather pointing fingers on others, and that is something very attractive about you for them. They think that you can forgive people very easily, and that is one of the quality that makes them feel that you have a really good soul. They feel that you are very abundant. Whatever your resources you have gratitude for that, and you're always like, it's not that you have a lot of money or something like that, but you always have this gratitude. Okay, fine, I have at least this much, all those people are not having that much also, God has given me so much. You can find happiness in very little things. Then over here we have unbound. Then we have the initiation. Then there is soul family. Then we have priestess over here. So I do feel that you inspire them to learn something from you. You inspire them to forgive people. You inspire them to see within. They do feel that you are very intuitive, that you have that psychic kind of energy in you, that you can guess before something happens that that is going to happen. I feel that too. They think that you like things to be clean. You want things to be tidy. Of course, many of us want that, but you need everything to be neat and tidy. I feel that you have they think so, that you have very big dreams and you have no problem to work for it. They find you very creative. They think that you have brilliant ideas, and if those ideas are put into action, it is really going to bring something good into the world. Then we have the Hierophant. So I feel that they think that you are not very quick to act on something or draw conclusion from a situation. You do deep analysis of a situation and then you draw any conclusion from it. You don't rush, and you don't want to be rushed as well. You don't like that energy which is full of anxiety. You worship peace and calmness, and you can be very methodical. You will make sure that if you are doing a project, it has some sense of perfection in it. You will see that I's are dotted, T's are crossed. You want to do things properly. Like if you are giving energy into something, that needs to come out best or at least good. It's not like that you will just do the things without any attention to it. If you are doing it, whatever kind of work it is, you will give your best in that. Then we have this the ever unfolding rose. So I feel that they don't know very much about you. They are trying to learn about you, and they feel that you have a lot of layers in you, and they will take time to understand you. You are a person with a lot of depth in you. And we have take a break. So I feel that they feel they feel that you have a lot of patience. You do have understanding that things work with divine timing. And you also know that there is some value in compromise. For some reason, they also think that you are always very busy. You don't give them much time. I do feel that you are a very good communicator, and you know how to make conversations. They feel that the conversations they have with you are very interesting, very intriguing. Whenever they are talking with you, they get something new to learn or something new to ponder over. They feel that you are a very interesting person who cannot bore them. They sometimes also think that what if you feel that they are boring you. I feel that there were certain delays in your connection, and now they are being removed by the universe. The delays can be most likely from your side. They do feel that there is something very magical about this connection, like you have been sent to them for a purpose and they are trying to understand that what is that particular purpose. I feel that they don't know you very much, which I already mentioned, but they are trying. They are trying to discover more about you. They listen to whatever you say very properly. They are trying to discover more about you, and they are not at all in a hurry to know about you. They are like, okay, if you want to take slow, I will take it slow. This thing which they get, that this is very magical, so they want to explore and see that whatever they are feeling is correct, or this is going nowhere. They also feel that you are very nurturing, you are very caring, you have that balance of energies in you. For some of you, I am getting that you may have that wound inside you, that for some reason you have always attracted connections which have not given you as much as you have given them. Like if you are spending 80% on a connection, they are only giving you 20%. And for some reason you have always felt that if you are in a relationship, you have to compromise your dreams, or you have to not chase after those dreams, or relationship and career cannot go together, or if you are not giving time to a person because you have to concentrate on your career, that person will leave you. That kind of fear has been inside you because subconsciously it has been on your mind that you have to sacrifice your own needs, your own desires in order to make a relationship work. So I feel that if this is a romantic connection, or if this is a friendship, or whatever this is, this person is going to change that thing for you. They are going to make you believe that there are good people in the world and there is possibility of balanced connection between people. And even if you are concentrating on your dreams, if you are making yourself priority, it is not wrong at all. They will be very supportive with you. So if you are new to this connection, or if this is about someone who is coming back to you for reconciliation, I do feel from henceforth, if you give in to this connection 50-50, that will be returned to you. How much you give to this connection, that will be returned to you. There is something there is a possibility that something good can grow between you two if you both try. There are a lot of similarities between you two. You both can have like mindset. You both can have same music taste. You both may like staying happy. You don't like that low vibrational energy, and this person will match your vibration. I do feel that this person is attracted to you, fancies you, that crush kind of thing, and they don't know how to process that feeling, how to express that thing to you. They can be very shy, or they can be Aries or Capricorn or any other sign somehow in their chart, and they don't know how to actually express it. And even if they will express it to you, they will take their time. Can be 1 year, can be 6 months, whenever they are ready. Sometimes they may also wait for some hint from your side in order to tell you that they have certain feelings for you. So right now on their mind, the energy is that they are thinking, is there something beautiful possible out of this? Can we be in commitment? So that is all, pile 1. That is all I could collect for you. In conclusion, you can see that this person sees you as someone who is a light at the end of tunnel for them. So thank you for watching the reading. You can connect with me on Instagram. The ID is mentioned in the about section. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you. Hi pile 2. Let us see the cards I have for you. The first we have is the Emperor. The second we have is Strength. The third we have is the Lovers. The fourth we have is 7 of Swords. Then we have 9 of Pentacles. Then we have High Priestess, and we have King of Cups. So what I'm getting is that I do feel very strongly that this person has romantic feelings for you. It can be any form of relationship, it can be any form of love, but I do feel that they care for you a lot, they worry for you a lot, they love you a lot, and this is very two-sided thing. This is nothing like it is going from their side only. I do feel that you love them as well, and they are very well aware that you have feelings for them, that you would do anything for them. I'm saying very strong bond over here. They feel that they have learnt a lot from you, and you have learnt a lot from this particular connection. For most of you, I feel that this person feels that when you met them, there was some lack of self-love which has been cultivated through this connection. It can be both sided, that they have learnt somewhat self-love from you, and you have learnt self-love from this connection. Something has happened between you two which has taught that thing to both of you. I do feel that this person considers that you are someone who is a very idealistic person, who is worth spending life over, who is worth spending time over. Like if you would see this particular person, this person can be very busy in their life, but as long as you are in their life, they will make sure that they message you regularly, they ask how you are, they will be very caring for you. They feel this very different energy with you. If this is a romantic connection, I do feel that they consider you as their would-be partner. Like if we have this person has some image in their mind about who should be their partner in future, they would consider you. They would think that you are the best person for that particular thing. I feel that they think that your story is like a fairy tale, that you both have gone through a lot of things together, and that has brought tremendous change in both of you. If this is not a romantic interest, I feel that this can be some form of intimate friendship. You both can be best friends. It can also be siblings, but whatever it is, there are very strong emotional loving feelings over here. You both can also be business partners, and business partners because I am saying learning and teaching thing over here. Whatever the energy is, it is about coming together and creating something magical. So they do feel that when they meet you, when they talk to you, they feel something they have never felt in their life. It is very magical with you. When they look at you now, they feel that you have changed with time. And changing with time, that doesn't mean that in some wrong way, because I'm seeing warrior woman. Then there is don't dim to fit in. And we have unbound. So what I'm seeing is that they think that you have changed a lot with time, and you have experienced something different than common mass, and you have learned from those experiences. There have been several ups and downs in your life, but you have been very strong, and you have learned from them. You have made sure that you don't stay wounded in that wounded energy. You have taken this very seriously, that everything happens for a reason, and you have faced your own flaws, your own ego, and you have transformed yourself to become something. They do feel that you have very soft spirit, where people can take advantage of you because you are too kind at times. They may have even taken advantage of you in past, for which they feel very sorry. The more they know you, the more they get into guilt about things they have done to you, if they have done something wrong to you. I do feel that they feel you are like a lone wolf. You know, lone wolf is someone who would prefer staying alone and creating something, somebody who is not afraid to be alone, somebody who can create a dynasty, an empire on their very own. They don't need somebody's help. They are so creative that they can bring change on their own. They also feel that you are very good at communication and you're not afraid of showing who you are, how you are, or what wounds you carry. You just put out everything out in open. You're not apologetic of the kind of life you have had, even if it was of various hardships. You will just go out and claim, oh, all right, I have been through all these things and I am proud of it. I have made way for myself. I do feel that you have had a very tough life, because this person is mentioning that, and that tough life has never stopped you. They also feel that you are different in some way. You are different in some way from common mass, and you have accepted that difference very beautifully, and you are not ready to dim your light in order to fit with others. You know that you are magical in some way and you accept that thing. They say that you know how to make things work for yourself, and you know how to make your dreams come true. Then we have break the chain, then we have crumbling, then we also have boundaries. So I feel that there is also transformation. So I feel that you have gone through something like awakening in your life, or some transformation because of this person, because of this connection, or maybe due to certain other circumstances in your life. And some of you can also be people who have gone through changes due to generational wound and their healing, and you are doing something really different from what your family line has been doing as profession. So they do know that you are unstoppable. They tell me that you are very inspiring. They say that okay, this person knows how to make their dreams come true, come what may in their life. They will not stop. They will go for it, they will chase it, and this particular spirit of yours inspires them to bring change in their very own life. I also feel that they think that you have this unique ability of listening to your soul. See, we all have this ability, but most of us are not able to understand that what our soul, our heart is telling us, and what is our fear telling us, what is our ego telling us. But they do feel that with time you have developed this ability that you can understand what your soul is telling you, and you encourage them to do the same. You are leaving some impression on them. You are acting as a light for them to listen to what their heart is telling them rather than what their brain is telling them. They believe that they believe that if they are not a believer of universe of God, it is you who has made them believe in all those forces. So they think that you are very intuitive, someone who knows that what is right, what is not. Then they find you very elegant, somebody who can tame them, somebody who knows what to do at exact moment in order to make them happy or how to please them. And they find you really beautiful, really pretty. They think your eyes are really beautiful. They also feel that you love pets. They feel that you are very fond of children. It can also be that you don't have children, or you do have children and you make sure that you do the best for them. They feel that you have heart of gold, which does not think that how much I'm giving to other people. You can give other people way too much. You have this charitable kind of feature in you. You guide them, you encourage them to become who they actually are. They do want to meet you over a cup of coffee or something so that they can discuss about your life. I'm also sensing very strong sexual energy in your cards. So, but they do think that you have moved on from them. Something has happened between you two that they think that you have moved on with life, you have moved on from them. But they do want everything with you back. They know that what you both have is real, and if you could give them another chance, they would really make you happy, or they are in process of making changes in their life so that they can come back to you and give you the happiness you deserve, because they feel whatever you both have is really beautiful. Alright, pile 2, that is all I could collect for you. If you resonated, please hit the like and subscribe button. You can connect with me on Instagram. The link is in the about section. So thank you. Hi pile 3, welcome. Let us see the cards I have for you. The first we have is Queen of Pentacles, then we have the Tower, then we have the Sun, then we have Seven of Wands reverse, then we have King of Swords, then we have Death. So the very first thing I'm getting for you is that this person finds you as someone who is emotionally as well as intellectually intelligent, someone who has beauty as well as brain. I feel that this person thinks that you are different from everyone they have met in their life or someone they have dated. They feel that you know how to take care of yourself and people who are present in your life. You make sure that the people who are there in your life, you will call them at least once a month or at least once a week and check on them. You know how to make money and you are doing career wise well as well. They feel that you are very organized and you just know where you are going in life. Then I see that they think that you are a very charming person. You have very charming presence, and if you are going to a party, then it is very unlikely that you will fail to turn heads. Whenever you will walk in a party, whenever you will walk in a room, people will look at you and they will of course notice you. They feel that you will do really good in your career. They also think that you will end up doing something in your life which will bring you a lot of money and fame. There is very strong energy of fame. For some reason this person thinks that you are going to end up being a famous personality in your life. If this is a romantic interest, which appears to be, I feel that this person has a very strong sexual attraction for you. They feel that you are very sensual and sexy. Purple color is coming up very strong for this pile. Maybe it has some resonance over here. So what I feel is that they find you very sexy in a way like cat, sweet and wild, and something they would want to have in their life. They do want to be intimate with you, and they do get excited with your thoughts. They must have even touched themselves as well, fantasizing about you. Maybe they ask your pictures as well time to time. I feel that there is something about you that triggers them. Maybe because you are so different, or maybe because you are so good. and they don't feel that good enough in front of you, or some insecurity is there deep inside them. And I feel you don't do this on purpose. If you are their girlfriend or friend, they feel that you're very outspoken, and even if you say one sentence, something just wounds their ego and brings fear to them. Maybe because you are very daring and you say the truth, and truth has possibility to wound many things, especially the ego. And that's why they may think that you are sometimes very harsh to them, but I feel this is not true from your end. You're not doing all this intentionally. You're just speaking your mind. I think so. I feel that they very well annoy you too. They might trigger you as well. Maybe you have healed now, but at some point of time they might have done the same with you. I feel they have certain fears beyond which they have to look, but they fail to do so. Let us see the next cards. Then we have Nine of Wands, Two of Cups reverse, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and Nine of Swords. I feel that there is something a very good relationship can be developed between you two if you both allow space to each other and stop triggering each other and work on your wounds. But this person at present has a lot of ego, so that is not making that happen. They are unable to see their patterns. There is something pattern of ego and fear which is coming from their ancestors. They are not able to look beyond that. I feel they think that you have knowledge of certain things which very rare people have, or maybe your knowledge sometimes shocks them as well, that how does this person know all these things, or how does she or he know when I'm going through something. You say certain things that strike eagerness in them, that makes them think that there is something in world which they cannot conquer. That is the kind of knowledge you have. They do feel that you care about them, and they have this realization inside that you have always tried to be good to them despite all the differences which happens due to ego. I do feel that they do see you as someone who is very caring, nurturing, as a providing soul, as someone who has everything they would want in their life partner, or as someone who is an ideal figure for their wife or husband. But they need to clear the patterns, or they are considering something as their priority, and this relationship at present is not their priority. They don't want to be tied up in this connection. They feel that you are someone who has isolated themselves, or either you have blocked them, or you have deleted your social media, or you come online very less. So they feel that you have very less social presence and you like staying alone. You enjoy being alone. You are that bird who enjoys to be alone. They feel that you are very focused in your life and you don't want to waste time, and they like this kind of attitude in you. They feel that I do feel that sometimes they might do certain things on purpose just to annoy you. Like they will say, if even they know, or they have this tendency to pick up certain things so that they can prove that you are not right on certain topic. and they are doing all this just to please their ego. But this is all childish attitude which needs to improve. But as they see you, I feel that they find you as something very pious, someone who is an achiever, someone they can build something stable with, but they think that you don't consider them worthy. This is all their ego issues playing with their mind. They find you very courageous, who just doesn't care of what other feel or think. You are someone who would just listen to your own music rather than losing your head over any idea or people or what people are saying. I feel that they go through this phase in their life, or they are already going through it, that sometimes when they think about you or talk to you, they feel that this is the one for me, or this person is very sweet, oh my, she cares a lot about me, or he cares a lot about me. But then comes a few days where they are like, this person is hurting me, this person has so many issues with me, this person is not very good with me, you know, this fluctuating fluctuating feelings for you. And that is again their wounds coming into presence, so that they can heal that. So this is very natural for them, that 1 month they have this love relationship with you, then they have this hate kind of thing. Sometimes they feel that they are in love with you, sometimes they feel that they just dislike you too much and they cannot tolerate you. And I feel you do feel the same thing, same energy from them. You know, you both can be acting mirrors, so that certain issues can be healed. I feel that they are not showing you at present how they feel about you, maybe because they are with someone else, or because of their career, something like that. Let us see more cards. And there is share your voice, then there is don't attempt to fit in, we have align your life, and we have take a break, and there is trust your niggle. So I feel that if you both are in good terms, you can try talking and sorting things out between each other. I do feel that you both are not aligned at present, so that is why there is so much mismatch of energies and inability to understand each other. There can also be this thing that at some point of time you did like them, but there is something not feeling just right at present, and you both need to go on separate journeys in order to understand what you actually want. So if you are very confused about this relationship, you are being guided to trust your intuition. Beyond all that, I do feel that you challenge this person a lot, you challenge their way of thinking, their way of life. I feel that they find you pretty good, and they have this some realization inside that they have all the issues inside them and it is not due, but their ego is not allowing them to work on those issues, and they are just repressing them. Let us see how long they can repress. So overall I can say that whatever be on mind of this person, but they consider you really gorgeous. So that is all I could collect, and thank you for watching. You can connect with me on Instagram, the link is in the about section. If you resonated with this reading, please do like, subscribe, and thank you. Hi Pile 4, welcome. Let us see the cards I have for you. You know, I'm recording this the 4th time, your pile. Maybe the Mercury retrograde is playing with me or with you, or maybe you people are Gemini or Capricorn or Saturn child in some way, some influence in your chart, or this person. Anyway, So the cards I have for you is the Justice, then I have is the High Priestess. So the first thing I pick up is that this person feels very connected with you. They feel that they are experiencing something with you which is very different from what they have felt in their entire life, something which they have never felt before. They feel that they are guided towards this connection, or this is something which is meant to be. I feel there is this energetic pull going on between you two. Maybe sometimes you feel that I do like this person a lot, and the very next day you are like, okay, fine, this person is good, but your concentration goes somewhere else. So push and pull dynamics can be going on. Maybe they have to heal something which they haven't yet. Maybe they are the ones who are chasing you. Anyway, so we have next is that I feel that they feel you have really beautiful eyes. Your eyes talk, your eyes are direct gateway to your soul, and they have seen goodness in your eyes. They feel you have very strong soul. I feel that they think so that you can do something just by looking at them and smiling. You give that rush in the gut when they are with you. I feel that they are very fond of how you look. They can have come into your life through family. They can be family friends, or they have studied with you, or something else has been the medium of your introduction with each other. They feel that you have really beautiful body, and you are someone very dreamy, like you are someone of which dreams are made of. Maybe you even come in their dreams. They feel that you are good at everything, you know everything. You can be good at cooking, caring, cleaning, books, everything, and maybe many more talents. And they feel that despite having all these qualities, you are so down to earth. They feel that you are career oriented, and there is also a thing that they feel that you like to keep your room decorated, organized and beautiful. Maybe you have shown them your room or something. Then we have is Lovers, the Devil, King of Pentacles, we have Boundaries, and there is Answer the Call, the Initiation, and you have Cut the Cords, Call Back Your Power. Okay, one of you is avoiding the other one, I feel. Okay, so the next thing I get is that they feel that you're very kind, and apart from this you have this another side as well. You have dual sides. One side is very kind and nice and good at everything, etc., but there is another side which is very ambitious, very competitive, and sometimes you can turn very stubborn. So stubborn in the sense is that if somebody is trying to suggest you something or give you some advice, you are very less likely to listen to that advice. You are that kind of person who will not listen to others, rather you will prefer experiencing something on your own and then drawing the conclusion. Like if somebody is giving you a math sum and then there is someone who tells you do it like this, you will not listen to them. You will find your own way, you will do it, and then you will want to reach the conclusion, because there is a thinking in you that you feel that a particular situation can give different results for different people. So they feel that nobody can influence you into something or make you do something you don't want to do. I'm also getting this energy that they feel that you're not selfish. I do feel that this person can be wealthy or can be somehow rich or well to do. So they have always met someone who has asked them something or have been around them because they were gold digger. That will be a big word, but they must have dated someone like that. But then you came and you never asked them for something, and you are okay with whatever you have, and you believe in achieving things on your own capability. So that is what makes you different from people they have met in their life. Or maybe it can be just very small reason that you're very kind and they have not met that kind of people in their life, and that is why they appreciate you. Or maybe you are very career focused and they have not met that kind of people in their life, and that is what makes you different. But the different word is coming up very strong. And then there comes a point that they think that you like having a peaceful life, and you will make very sure that you cut out people who are trying to destroy the peace. You will not be very emotionally attached or scared to leave them. Once upon a time you must have not been like that, but now you are very carefree and you are like cut out the people who are destroying my mental peace, and you won't think twice before doing that. For some reason they are very sure that they are the one for you, or if they are not the one for you, or if they don't you don't consider them the one for them, but they feel that you deserve good things in life, you deserve the best in this life, and they do have that capability and that desire to provide you all those things. Maybe they would have also tried to take you on trip or suggested that they should plan some trip and they finance it or something like that. Then I feel that they feel like twinings with you, like you both are very similar. Maybe you don't think like that, but they do think like that. They feel that at times you push them away, and that can be due to several reasons. Maybe it is your past with them, or it can be that your past with someone else has scared you, or you are concentrating more on yourself rather giving them what they are seeking from you. They feel that you are very fearless. You can voice your opinion without feeling afraid of what can be the consequence of a situation. So let's see more cards. Then we have playful energy. We have birthing the new age, birthing new creation, dreaming new world into being. And then there is soul family, call in your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. Okay, alright. So I feel that they feel like you have this phoenix energy, someone who has risen from their own ashes. I do feel that this person will wait around for you because they have very dedicated energy for you, whatever be the situation at present, they are willing to make it work. They want to meet you, but something is blocking this meeting. For some of you, there is some miscommunication energy going on between you two. Maybe they are talking to you or you are talking to them, and you people are not trying to convey what you exactly feel, or whatever you are conveying is being misunderstood by the other person, because one of you may be seeing things from the perspective of past, while the other one may be very much in the present. They may also feel that you are misunderstanding their intentions for you. They want you to know that they want to be affectionate for you, they want to take care of you, and if you are thinking anything otherwise, then you may be taking them possibly wrong, because they mean you no harm or any bad intention. They are willing to adjust to make this work. They do have fear of losing you. There is a thing that disturbs them, is that it actually disturbs them or annoys them is that this person tries to make a theory when this person meets someone, that this person is like this person is like this, and notes made, point jotted, and then developed a perception about this person, about the person they met, and later on they judge this person from that past. We all do this, but this person does this a lot, and you may be someone who changes a lot, and change is good. Change is saying, talking about growth. So what happens is that what disturbs them is that when they think they have completely understood you, I don't know why they are interested in completely understanding you, but when they think that they have completely understood you, you end up surprising them by saying something which is totally different from the image they have about you in their mind, and that kind of creates complexities in their mind, you know. And then there is this energy going on, something gone to waste. Maybe one of you or both of you have put in certain effort in this particular connection in order to make it work, but it in some way went wrong. They may also prefer calling you baby or child, or may have uh, saved your number in their phone with by that particular name, because they feel you're very sensitive, emotional, and someone who deserves the best in the world. And mind that they do think that they are the one to provide you that. They feel that you both can be together and build something good and great, and they are waiting to meet you. They will tell you about this, but they are very eager to meet you and start fresh or start again or something like that. All right, pile 4, that is all I could collect for you. Thank you for listening. If this resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. You can also connect with me on Instagram. The link is in the about section. So, thank you.